A lone figure stands at a crossroads. The fog is so thick, the signs dissolve. The phone shows 6 routes, the mind shows 60, and somewhere beneath the noise, a question pulses like a wound. Where am I going? More urgent still, who is asking? Today, you will hear how Buddhist wisdom transforms confusion into clarity. Not through force, but through vision. Not by adding more light, but by cleaning the glass through which you already see. You will discover that the fog has always been your teacher, and that the lost mind is not broken, it is asking to be still. This happens now. A monk sits in a market square. Chaos surrounds him. He does not move. His eyes are open, but he is not looking. He is seeing. A student climbs a mountain seeking answers. At the summit, the master points down and says, "The question you carried up is lighter now, isn't it?" A woman loses her keys, her job, her direction. She sits on a park bench and watches a leaf fall. In that fall, something inside her writes itself. These are not fables. These are mirrors. The enemy is not the fog. The enemy is the belief that you need it gone to begin walking. Confusion is not the opposite of clarity. It is its womb. The modern mind is a city at rush hour. Every thought is a car honking. Every worry is a billboard screaming. Every memory is a pedestrian crossing without looking. The traffic director, the one you call I, stands in the center exhausted, trying to manage a system designed to overwhelm. Buddhist wisdom does not ask you to stop the traffic. It asks you to step off the intersection. There is a teaching, a koan sharp as broken glass. A student asks, "What is Buddha?" The master replies, 3 pounds of flax. The student's mind spins. It wants logic. It wants a bridge. There is none. That vertigo, that sudden drop where meaning should be, that is the crack where light enters. Confusion in Zen is not failure. It is threshold. The mind that thinks it knows everything has closed every door. The mind that admits it is lost has just opened the first one. But you are not in a monastery. You are in the noise. Your rent is due. Your relationship is fraying. Your body aches. The existential can wait, the urgent says. And here is where wisdom intervenes with a whisper, not a shout. What if the urgent is the disguised confusion wears to keep you from seeing? Picture your mind as a snow globe. Someone shook it. Thoughts swirl, emotions cloud. You cannot see the tiny house at the center. You could keep shaking, demanding clarity now. Or you could set the globe down, wait, let gravity do what hands cannot. Buddhist practice is that setting down. First key, stop demanding the mind be different. The war against your own confusion is the confusion. There is a practice called just sitting, shikantaza. It sounds mystical, it is radically simple. You sit, you do not fix, you do not improve, you do not negotiate. You sit with the mess as it is. The cluttered mind, the racing heart, the knot in the stomach. You give them room, not approval, room. Imagine a child throwing a tantrum in a supermarket. One parent yells, "Stop it now!" The child escalates. Another parent kneels, looks into the child's eyes and says, "I see you. I'm here." The child softens. Your mind is that child. Confusion is the tantrum. Aggression multiplies it. Presence dissolves it. Try this now, right now. Close your eyes for 3 breaths. Do not try to calm anything. Do not try to understand anything. Just notice. Inhale. The air is cool at the nostrils. Exhale. The chest falls like a tide. Inhale. There is a hum somewhere, a distant engine, a bird. Exhale. The chair holds you. You did not have to ask it to. Open your eyes. Something shifted. Not everything, not dramatically, but something. That something is the beginning. Second key, name what you see without story. The mind loves drama. It turns confusion into identity. I am lost. I am broken. I always mess this up. I will never figure it out. These are not observations. These are scripts, and scripts can be rewritten. Buddhist mindfulness teaches labeling. It is surgical and kind. When a thought appears, you name it. Thinking. When an emotion rises, you name it. Feeling. When a sensation pulses, you name it. Sensation. You do not dive into the content, you note the category. It is like watching trains at a station. You read the destination on the side, but you do not board everyone. Someone cut you off in traffic. The mind says, they disrespected me. They always do this. People are terrible. Stop. Label, story, anger, tightness in the chest. The story has no power if you see it as story. The anger has no teeth if you see it as weather. It came, it will go. You are the sky, not the storm. Third key, anchor in the body. The mind spins in abstractions. The body lives in now. When confusion thickens, drop attention below the neck. Feel your feet on the floor. Press them down. Notice the pressure, the texture of the sock, the coolness of the tile. Feel your hands, open them, close them, wiggle your fingers. This is not distraction, this is re-entry. The body is a lighthouse. It does not argue about which direction is north. It simply stands. Breath is the beam. Every inhale is a return ticket. Every exhale is a release of what you cannot hold. Confusion loses oxygen when you breathe. A monk once said, when walking, just walk. When sitting, just sit. Above all, don't wobble. Wobbling is trying to be two places at once. Trying to fix the past while fearing the future, while resenting the present. The body does not wobble. It is either here or nowhere. Fourth key. Ask the confusion what it wants. This sounds strange. It is transformative. Confusion is not random static. It is often a messenger. It says, this path does not fit anymore, or you have been ignoring something essential, or you are trying to be someone you are not. Sit with a question. Not, what should I do? But, what is this confusion protecting me from? Sometimes it protects you from a hard truth. Sometimes it protects you from a risk. Sometimes it protects you from the fact that you already know the answer and are afraid of it. Write without editing. Let the hand move. The confused mind, when given paper, often reveals clarity it did not know it had. It is like draining a swamp. The mud settles. The shape of the ground appears. Fifth key. Narrow the question. Confusion multiplies when the question is too large. What is my purpose? Is a magnificent question. It is also paralyzing. Break it. What is one thing I can do today that feels aligned? That is answerable. That is a step. Buddhism teaches the middle way. Not extremes, not all or nothing, not enlightenment or failure, small, steady, grounded. Confusion often wants the grand answer. Clarity arrives in humble increments. One choice, one breath, one truthful sentence. Sixth key. Embrace don't know mind. In Zen, this is the highest teaching. The mind that says, I don't know, is not ignorant. It is open. It is fertile. It is the field before planting. The mind that says, I know, has closed the gate. It defends. It hardens. It misses the new. There is a famous dialogue. A professor visits a Zen master to learn about Zen. The master pours tea. The cup fills. He keeps pouring. Tea spills onto the table, onto the floor. The professor shouts, "Stop! The cup is full!" The master smiles. Like this cup, you are full of your own opinions and speculations. How can I show you Zen unless you first empty your cup? Your confusion is the spilling. It is making space. Do not rush to fill it with the first answer that appears. Let it be empty for a while. Let the not knowing breathe. Seventh key. Watch the watcher. Here is the deepest cut. When you say, "My mind is confused," who is noticing the confusion? There is a part of you, quiet, steady, that observes the chaos without drowning in it. That part is not confused. It is awareness. It's self. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are not even your confusion. You are the space in which all of that appears. Thoughts are clouds. Emotions are weather. Confusion is fog. You are the sky. The sky is never lost. It is always here, vast, untouched. This is not abstract philosophy. This is direct experience. Sit quietly. Watch a thought arise. Where did it come from? Watch it dissolve. Where did it go? In that gap between thoughts, in that silence, there you are. Not the confused one, the aware one. Eighth key, act from the body, not the spin. Confusion in the mind does not mean you cannot move. It means you should not move from the mind. Move from the body. The body knows. It tightens when something is wrong. It opens when something is right. It pulls back when danger is near. It leans forward when love is present. Before a decision, feel it in your body. Does your chest expand or contract? Do your shoulders rise or soften? Does your breath deepen or shorten? The body does not lie. The mind spins stories. The body speaks truth. There is a practice in some traditions, checking in. Place one hand on your heart. Place one hand on your belly. Ask the question you are wrestling with. Wait. Do not think. Feel. The body will answer with a sensation, a warmth, a tightness, a ease. Trust it. Ninth key. Walk it out. Confusion is often stagnation. Energy stuck, circling. Movement breaks the loop. Walk without destination. Let the legs decide. Let the rhythm of steps become a mantra. Left, right. Inhale, exhale. The mind follows the body's lead. In walking meditation, each step is a universe. Heel, ball, toe, ground, heel, ball, toe, ground. Thoughts come. You do not stop walking. Worries come. You do not stop walking. The confusion comes. The feet keep moving. Slowly, the fog begins to thin. There is no failure in walking. You cannot walk wrong. That in itself is teaching. You cannot be lost wrong either. You are simply here, walking, breathing, alive. 10th key. Consult the wise, but trust the quiet. Teachers matter, friends matter, mentors matter. But at some point, you must return to your own silence. Others can point. They cannot walk for you. Buddhism speaks of the finger pointing at the moon. Do not mistake the finger for the moon. Do not mistake advice for your life. Gather perspectives, then sit. Breathe. Ask your own heart. It has been waiting to speak. It speaks softly. It will not compete with the noise. You must quiet to hear it. There is a story of a student who asked endless questions. The master finally said, "Go sit under that tree until you have one question left." The student sat for days. He returned with nothing. The master smiled. "Now you are ready. Clarity is not found, it is uncovered. It was always there, beneath the layers of should and must, and what if, and why not. Beneath the noise, there is a tone, a hum. Your original frequency. Confusion is every other frequency trying to drown it out. Here is the practice you can carry into the day. When confusion strikes, do not fight. Do not figure. Do this. Stop. Place your feet flat. Feel the ground. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6. Repeat 3 times. Then ask one question. What is true right now? Not what should be true. Not what you wish were true. What is true? Your body will answer. The mind will quiet. The next step will appear, not the whole staircase. The next step. Confusion is not the enemy. It is the signal that you are between stories. The old story no longer fits. The new one has not yet formed. That in-between is sacred. It is the chrysalis. It feels like death. It is transformation. The city will not stop. The noise will not pause. But you can. In a cafe, in a subway car, in a bathroom stall at work, you can stop. You can breathe. You can return to the body, the breath, the now. That return is not escape, it is arrival. And when clarity comes, it will not announce itself with trumpets. It will arrive quietly, like light through a crack. You will know what to do, not because you figured it out, because you stopped trying, you stopped demanding, you stopped resisting. You made space. And clarity, like water, filled the space you made. Share this teaching with the one who walks in fog. Subscribe to keep learning the art of seeing clearly in a world designed to blur. And when you close your eyes tonight, remember this. You were never lost. You were only looking in the wrong direction. The light is not out there, it is the looking itself. And it has been here all along, patient, luminous, waiting for you to stop and see.